Well, guys, it's now time to recap the 2025 season of my Madden NFL 2009 PSP series, as I did this over a week ago, but never got around to doing the Super Bowl until now. So, anyways, as we take a look at the standings in the AFC North, the Steelers, the defending Super Bowl champion, managed to go 12-4, and they got home field advantage once again, just barely getting it to by tiebreaker. As the Bengals, they struggled and they went 10-6, but that wasn't enough to make the playoffs, as the Ravens went 5-11, the Browns went 4-12, and didn't play that bad for a 4-12 team. In the AFC South, the Colts struggled with injuries at the start as they went 10-6, and the Titans finally made the playoffs for the first time in his franchise. So now all 32 teams have made the playoffs at least once. So the Titans finally breaking that 18-year drought. Haven't been to the playoffs since 2007. And the Texans just missed out on the playoffs as the Jaguars bottom out at 3-13. Of course, that's what happens when Chuck Peasant retires. And then the AFC East, the Patriots won the AFC East in a blowout, 12-4. Although, unfortunately, their starting quarterback went out for injury the final weeks of the year, so that really hurt their chances. As the Jets missed the playoffs at 10-6, Dolphins regressed badly to 4-12, and the Bills continued to play bad 4-12. Although the point differential isn't that far, Dolphins are much worse. AFC West, the Raiders won it once again at 12-4. The Chargers made the playoffs for the first time since, I believe, 2009. Or 2010 or so. So that was another long drought ended too. And the Broncos missed the playoffs for the first time in a while as the Chiefs bombed out once again to 4-12. In the NFC North, the Packers won the division at 11-5. The Vikings played really good but just missed out at 10-6 from making the division. And the Bears made the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. 2015 when they went 10-6. And the Lions have missed the playoffs and had their first losing season in since 2009 or something like that. It's been a long time since they had a losing record. All right, in the NFC South, the Buccaneers won the division as they went 11-5, thanks to the Saints falling off a cliff after their decline. As the Saints massively declined as they went 7-9. The Panthers went 6-10, and the Falcons finished 6-10. Buccaneers might own this division for a while coming up. In the NFC East, the Cowboys barely won it at 9-7 over the tiebreakers over the defending NFC champion Eagles, who struggled all year at 9-7. But look at that point differential. And the Giants missed the playoffs, of course, going 9-7 as well. And the Redskins went 5-11. And the NFC West, the Rams, after all these years of falling so short of making it to the conference championship or not getting into the first round bye, finally got first round bye, home field advantage actually, and they went 13-3. Their best record and best performance since 2009. And the Seahawks just missed the playoffs at 9-7. I think it's the second year in a row they almost made the playoffs and fell short. The Cardinals really bombed out badly, even though they went 4-12. And the 49ers surprisingly struggled too, as they went 3-13. So that's it in the AFC. Steelers, number 1 seed. Number 2, Bears, second year in a row. They were the top 2 seeds. Patriots 3, Colts 4, Chargers 5, and Titans 6. And the NFC was the Rams number 1, Buccaneers 2, Packers 3, Cowboys 4, Vikings 5, and Bears 6. Alright, so in the wild card, the Titans destroyed the Patriots as they were out with their starting quarterback. So the Titans won their first playoff game since 2003. The Packers held on to beat the Bears. The Colts destroyed the Chargers. And the Vikings held on to beat the feisty Cowboys. So in the divisional round, the Steelers destroyed the Titans to make it to the AFC Championship for, I believe, the 4th year in a row. The Rams crushed the Vikings, finally winning and making it to the Conference Championship for the first time since, I believe, 2023. The Raiders beat the Colts to make it to the Conference Championship for the 2nd year in a row. And the Buccaneers just barely held on to beat the Packers to make it back to the NFC Championship for, I believe, the 2nd year in a row. And in the AFC Championship, the Steelers destroyed the Raiders once again to make it back to the Super Bowl. And in overtime, the Buccaneers beat the Rams to make it to the Super Bowl for the first time since 2002. So Super Bowls come down to this: the Steelers and Buccaneers. The Steelers are trying to get their first title since last year. They've made the Super Bowl back-to-back years. The first time anyone did that since the Vikings just did it in 2021 to 22. No, 22 to 23, I mean to say. And the Buccaneers are trying to get their second title ever, their first one in 23 years. So it's come down to this. Will it be the Steelers getting it once again back-to-back for the first time since the Panthers did in 2018 and 19? Or will the Buccaneers finally get their second title? We're going to find out. It's now time for Super Bowl 60. Alright, it's now time for Super Bowl 60. As, of course, the Steelers are the home team. Buccaneers are the away team. I have their uniforms all set. So, here we go. And, of course, the question is, where is the Super Bowl this year? I'm quite curious to see. I think last year's was in Houston, and this year is going to be, in Jacksonville. Not that far from where the Buccaneers are in real life. Alright, and so Buccaneers, and yep, they're going to receive the start off. Okay, so, we can't wait to get this off. Will the Steelers repeat, or will the Buccaneers get their first title in 23 years? Here we go. Super Bowl 60 is underway, as that'll be a touchback. So remember the Buccaneers, when they first started the series, they made the playoffs 2 straight years. No, technically 3 straight years. But they had home field, first round bye. Looked like they were going to host the Super Bowl, but then they collapsed near the end of the year. And after going 8-8 in 2009 and getting destroyed by the Giants in the wild card round, they never make the playoffs again until, I think it was last year. And here they are in the Super Bowl again. First time in 23 years. They badly want to get this win. And we'll see how they do. And so far, big gain of 9 yards off the run. Rowan made the catch and will just barely get the first. You remember last year's Super Bowl between the Steelers and the Eagles was pretty slow at first, but then it finally blew up and the Steelers just destroyed the Eagles. We'll see. Will this year be a close one, or will the Steelers dominate? And, oh my God! Almost a blown run twice. End up getting 1 yard out of it, just barely. That was close. So let's see what the Buccaneers do here. 2nd and 9, and another first down. Well, they've been running effectively so far. I think they've now got over 20 yards or close to it. Alright, so here we go, run it again. Up the side. And gain 6 out of it. Oh no! Is that their running back? Oh no! Did they lose their running back already? Let's see. Injury report. Oh man! They already lost their starting running back this early into the game. Oh, that's a bitch, and that already shows how bad it is so far. Lost 2 yards out of it. I swear, is that really going to be the deciding factor of the Super Bowl? The Buccaneers lose because their running back was injured very early into the game, and all that momentum, poof, just like that. I have to pass more. Dude! Dropped it! Why? It was right there! Well, the Buccaneers, after making such a strong start offensively, just stalled at midfield, unfortunately. Man, you gotta wonder if that injury's gonna come back to bite them. You just gotta wonder, just like the Eagles lost their starting quarterback last year and for the playoffs, and that showed very obviously in the playoffs, the Super Bowl when they didn't have them. All right, touchback for Steelers. So the Steelers, if they get this win, this will probably become the new dynasty in this series for the 2020s. They are in their 3rd Super Bowl in 4 years. And they almost made it to 4, possibly 5 straight if it wasn't for the Broncos stopping them in, I believe, 2021 and definitely 2023. As they're going to run it. Gain just 7. Gain 3. Remember in 2022, they would play the Vikings, but they just lost to them in a close one. Then last year in 2024, they destroyed the Eagles. So they would love to get title number 3 in 4 years, and that went nowhere. And trying to get their 7th title. Moving up there, some of the highest titles in the league, as run is not working like it did last year. Alright, so let's see what the Steelers do here in 3rd and 6. And made the catch for the first down. That play-action play is always risky, but it worked. Man, they want to shove the fullback down the line badly. Really desperate. And that went nowhere. Lost a yard, and now their fullback got injured. Injury bug is strong tonight so far, and this Buccaneers defense is really showing up. And gained just 1 yard out of it. So far, it looks like the Steelers can't run really. Whereas I think last year they ran pretty well when they didn't have to worry about the Eagles playing well. Alright, so 3rd and 10 now. Here we go. Could the Steelers convert? Smith open, made the catch, and got the first. Steelers need that conversion, and boy did they get it. Big gain for the Steelers as they're getting closer to the red zone. Oh, big hole right there. Could he go distance? Almost got to the goal line, but now in the red zone for the Steelers. That was a massive hole the Steelers got for there. Oh my God, out for the game. Honestly, when it's that bad of an injury, they probably should just say out for the game and lost 1 yard out of it. I mean, what's the point of saying 11 weeks when this is, other than the Pro Bowl, the last week of the year? To me, it makes no sense. Just say out for the season at that point. Yeah, Buccaneers. I mean, Steelers have been effective offense so far. And well, didn't break the tackle, just gained 8 out of it. That was probably it for the first quarter. And there we go. So first quarter's over as the game's tied at nothing right now. But the Steelers are getting close to scoring. Buccaneers defense was so good earlier in the first, but now it's kind of slugging out. I mean, a little bit slow. Going for a pass. Oh, he dropped it. He freaking dropped it. Are you kidding me? He dropped it. Well, you know what? They're so close, they're going to give it another try. All right, 4th down. Can they convert this time? Forced to throw and caught. 4th and 2 and successful as the Steelers take the first lead of the game, just like last year. Oh boy. It was really concerning because I was trying to throw to, I believe it was L, just to get out of the get ball away, but no L or R was open, so it didn't work. And I managed to hit X just in time before possibly getting sacked. All right. So extra points good. Now the Steelers lead 7-0 with 2:54 remaining in the second. Okay, so we saw the Buccaneers. They played pretty good at first, but once their running back went down for the season, it went downhill. Oh, muffed it. That was close right there. Oh, nice hole right there. Oh my God, could he go the distance? And he got taken down. What a big return though for the Buccaneers. At the Steelers 39, that was a huge return. All right, now can the Buccaneers actually capitalize? Forced to throw, made the catch. All right, so a 1st down for Buccaneers at the 25. All right, there you go. Off to a great start for the Buccaneers. And he got sacked. I thought he was gonna break out of it, but a 7-yard sack. Oh boy, I don't think there was a sack once last year's Super Bowl, and we already got 1 now. Walker, he is open, and he got it, and he's just short. Oh my God, he almost got in. Is that the 1? Yep, right at the 1. All right, the Buccaneers, right at the 1. Could they punch it in? No. As they're going to try and run it in. A bunch of Steelers right there, but could they get it in still? And yes, they will. A big hole, and the Buccaneers are 1 extra point away from tying it up. Well, the Buccaneers, after that stalled drive on the last drive, they need a spark, and boy, did they get with that. Look, what was that 60-plus yard return? When it looked like they were going to muff it. All right, it's up and good, so it's now tied at 7. 2:06 remaining in the second. So far, the Buccaneers are definitely giving the Steelers a little bit more of a challenge than the Eagles did. Remember, Steelers were up, I believe it was like 27-0 before the Eagles finally scored. All right, so let's see what happens this time. And just got swallowed up. So that was at the 27. This will be the last play before the third. I mean, I'm not third. Before 2-minute warning. Steelers still lead in terms of yards total. They're going to pitch it off. And that went... I have no idea if it... Oh! Oh! And the Buccaneers had to waste a timeout. Oh, on 2-minute warning, they had to waste a timeout. That's sad. As the Steelers gained just 1 yard. Man, we've already had 3 injuries in the first half. This game is an injury bug fest. Not where we were supposed to go to, and almost got picked off. Buccaneers defense is playing pretty solid tonight. Other than that, blown what was it, like 3rd and 4th and 2 and all that. That was disappointing. But other than that, they've been pretty good. Oh, he's open. Could he haul it in? Oh, how do you not haul that in when you should have? Okay, so failed opportunity there for the Steelers. Alright, so punt it away. I can't believe they didn't get that. That was BS. Fair catch it. Alright. Hey, the Buccaneers now are in good position. Maybe they can take the lead. They better make a count, because remember, Steelers start off second. Alright, so they're going to run it, and that will gain 6. Okay. So let's see, they're going to pass again. Going to go for it, deep. Made the catch! Despite being covered, and oh my god, another injury for the Steelers! Oh my goodness! The injuries! Oh my god, are you kidding me? And they had to waste a timeout too. Help the Buccaneers out. Oh, Lopez, he is open. Oh, the covered pretty good. Alright, so Steelers defense got a lucky break there after the injury. So, oh my god, another a game-ending injury. That's the 4th injury in this first half alone. Walker, oh, he's getting close. He caught up, yeah, he caught up but out of bounds, unfortunately. Alright, it's now 3rd and 10. Buccaneers, if you want to get some points, you better get it here. Because that's way out of field goal range in this game. Caught, and we'll just get the first. Just got the first. And now the Buccaneers continue to go downfield. Alright, then. Can the Buccaneers score now is the question. Walker, he's open. He's got it. And out of bounds. At the 13. Alright, the Buccaneers are starting to get something going right here for right now. So, here we go. And just sent backwards. Lost 2 yards. Walker needs to get his ass open. And if the throw was too late, man, he should have caught. He could have gotten all the way in. It was right there. Unfortunately, didn't catch it, so it's 3rd and 12 now. Let's see, can the Buccaneers get the touchdown now is the question. Caught it. Oh! Well, had caught it, but was 4 yards short. You know what? The Buccaneers are actually going to be aggressive and try it. We saw the Steelers doing it. It worked out well. Let's see if the Buccaneers will be successful this time. Here we go. Going for it. Now he got it! The Buccaneers' risky play paid off as 2 4th down drives have been successfully converted. And now the Buccaneers take the first lead of the game. Alright. That momentum breaker with the injury so far hasn't seemed to affect the Buccaneers now, as they're now in the lead. 14-7 with 43 seconds remain before halftime. Alright, so the Steelers have been struggling right now. Could they make this comeback and tie up? Because remember, they get the ball to start the second half, so if they get that points now, they can start off and maybe take the lead in the next quarter. But the problem is all the injuries, they only have one timeout to work with. Thanks to all those injuries they had. No one's really open. Oh my God! What a crazy almost interception and catch that was. Wasted a lot of time and that went nowhere. Like, no one was open there as the Buccaneers did a very good job covering. Oh, Smith is open and almost got picked again. Oh my. Alright, so now 3rd and 10. Can the Steelers convert here? They better get that opportunity. Oh, he's open! And he got it! Big play there for the Steelers! As they're just trying to audible it. Well, trying to spike it, but that didn't happen. Wasting a whole lot of time, too. God, wasting over 10 seconds. That's pretty bad. Caught, but I have to waste the timeout. Alright. Unfortunately for the Steelers, that's not close. No, that's not close enough in this game in order to get a field goal. In order to get a guaranteed field goal, you're going to have to be under 20 yards probably. The kickers are that bad right now. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's deflected. Oh my goodness, the Buccaneers were so lucky. And another injury for the Steelers. Oh my God, if that was not deflected, that could have gone quite the distance. It only took 4 seconds, so they're going to try one more time. He's open again! And it was deflected again! Wow, the Buccaneers defense showing up big right there. Alright, it's 3rd and 10. They got to go for it. No, can't go for the field goal. Field goal's too far away. Too far away. They're going to try it again. That 3rd down, that play again. Will it work, though? Going for it, and incomplete. Alright, so halftime, Buccaneers lead 14-7 to the Steelers. The Steelers tried to get some points, but it just didn't work as they were stalled hard at the 34. But hey, it's not too bad. They start off in the second half. Okay, so here we go. So right now, the Steelers are in a little bit of a concern. This is the exact opposite feeling they were having last year, when they had a shutout, remember, going into halftime. Now here they are down against the pretty feisty Buccaneers defense. This defense is pretty damn good so far in this game. And, oh, broke a tackle and almost got the 1st down. Alright. So, Buccaneers just won. The Steelers have 1 extra yard over the Buccaneers. They're pretty damn close in terms of offensive production. Patterson, he's open, and he knocked out of his hand. It was right there. And then he got injured too. Oh my God, the Steelers are injured like crazy in this game. This is insane. Alright, it's 3rd and inches. Full to the line like crazy. They're going to do an audible. The Steelers better convert here. They're in very bad shape if they don't get here. Go for it, and almost picked off! Almost picked off. But you know what? The Steelers are going to go for it. They're going to take a big risk, and they're going to try it. 4th and inches. Deep in their territory. They're going to convert it. And, oh, short! Oh, so short! Oh, no! The Buccaneers defense showed up when it needed, and a penalty too. But a big play. Turnover. And they have deep in the Steelers territory. What a defensive stop. Just barely prevented the conversion. Oh my goodness, that was close. And look at that, just running for 4 yards. Something the Steelers wish they could have just got. Geez, you got one. Maybe there's some sort of home field advantage maybe going on for the Buccaneers since they're pretty dominant still in Florida, remember. Jacksonville's not that too far from Tampa. Alright, here we go. Open. Caught. Alright. So, right at the goal line now for the Buccaneers. Wow, the Steelers haven't even had 100 yards passing yet. Could they punch it in? And they lost yards, I think, too. Looks like the Buccaneers might have lost yards. Yep, they did lose a yard. So that did not really go well for the Buccaneers, that drive. Alright. Here we go. Second goal. Try it. Oh my god! Again! Still can't get anything going. Alright, so another injury for the Buccaneers. Thankfully, they'll come back. Alright, it's 3rd and goal. Can they get in now? Open and caught for the touchdown. And the Buccaneers scored. As they're now up 2 scores. And you know what? They're going to go for it. They're going to try it again. So far, we've had 2 successful... No, we only have one. This is the first 2-point conversion. I was thinking of the 4th down plays, which failed last time. Here we go. Going for it. And he caught it. So now the Buccaneers lead 22-7 as they've scored 22 unanswered points. Wow, the Steelers. Oh, my goodness. They are struggling. Gee, remember that Dynasty talk earlier? Gee, you gotta wonder if maybe they only won that Super Bowl last year was because the Eagles were injured. Because they couldn't beat they couldn't beat the Vikings in 2022 when they were better. And here they are struggling against a Buccaneers team that's pretty damn good. I mean, I think the Steelers are better than the Buccaneers, and here they are getting their asses kicked right now. Oh, a big hole! Man, if it could have broken through, that could have gone quite a distance. The funny thing is, the Steelers have leading the rushing game so far, but they're still not doing so well in other categories. Gonna throw for it, made it, and almost broke the tackles. But hey, now got to midfield. Well, almost midfield. All right, so Patterson better get open. Oh, Jackson! He's up. Oh, it's deflected in the Buccaneers defense. That secondary's been awesome tonight. So many plays that look like are going to be easily caught, and they were still deflected. Oh, and nowhere really, just 1 yard. All right. So the Steelers still struggling against this really damn good Buccaneers defense tonight. They have shown up. Oh, he's open. He better hold it, and he does. The Buccaneers defense caved right there. That was a big blow as the Steelers converted. All right, the Steelers are slowly going downfield. Could they actually get in, though? Is the question. Oh, he's open. Oh, come on. That should have been pass interference. The receiver was stopped. That's horse shit. All right, 2nd and 10. And just 3 yards. And another injury for the Buccaneers. This game is like the most injury-filled Super Bowl I've seen in a long time. Maybe it's the record. 3rd and 7. The Steelers need to get something here. Going for it. Oh, come on. That was pass interference again. Again, that was pass interference. But you know what? The Steelers are going to try it. They have to get something more than a field goal. Especially since that's still pretty far out, 22 yards. That's over a 30-yard field goal you're talking about. All right. Here we go. Let's see if the Steelers can convert on 4th and 7. Caught! Just barely! Threaded through! And they converted a 1st down. Gee, I bet the Buccaneers were like, well, damn, why couldn't we do that in 4th and inches? And here we are doing 4th and 7 just like that. So the Steelers are still hanging on. Get a block. And just 1 yard. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, so here we go as they're going to continue to run it. They've ran it pretty well tonight, but they're down by 2 scores, so run's not going to be probably too effective. And, of course, No gain whatsoever. So here we are, 3rd and 9 again. Oh boy, could they get the play off before the 3rd quarter's over? Here we go. Oh, he's open, but deflected. And with that, the 3rd quarter's over as the Buccaneers are still dominating the Steelers 22-7. But here we go. I love how Madden says kick the field goal, but he's recommending a pass and play. All right, now it's 4th and 9 as the Steelers need to get to the goal line here. Oh, he's sacked! He was sacked when he was about to throw! And the Steelers failed on 4th down again! And the Buccaneers defense showing up strong tonight as they dominated the Steelers so far. Holy shit! The Steelers are dominating in terms of offense and yards, but they're not getting the points the Buccaneers are. And oh my god, that is bad for the Steelers. A big run by the Buccaneers. This game has been all defense so far. All defense. Look at that. Neither team has put up 200 yards total. And oh my god, and a back-breaking penalty by the Steelers too. Oh my god. Oh god, Steelers. Now they're just taking their frustrations out. As you see, Steelers dominant in terms of yards, but they're down 15 points. And they turned it over again, and there goes the Buccaneers for more gain. 6 inches. No, 6 inches, 6 yards, I mean to say. Okay. So, 2nd and 4. Here we go, and that gained nothing. No, why would we do that when that ain't gonna get us much? The Buccaneers need a 1st down here to keep it going, to keep applying the pressure. Here we go, 3rd and 4. Gonna throw for it. And oh my god, that play always has that happen when it should not be the case. How do you drop that when it's right there in your hands? Oh boy, you gotta wonder, could that maybe be a backbreaker for the Buccaneers again? Oh man. Man, it feels like, damn it, could we have scored the last drive and then we could be on the verge of maybe taking the lead or something? That's going to be a touchback. Alright, the Steelers are not out yet. They have not scored since the early part of the 2nd quarter. If they want to defend their title and get that 2nd in a row, they better get something here. They need to start scoring like crazy. And there you go, a big 1st down. Big 1st down. Oh, could they get that off before the 2-minute warning? Oh, could they get it off? And of course, the game won't let me do it. Alright, so it's a 2-minute warning. Do Steelers have all 3 their timeouts? Yep. And the Steelers are going to have to go for a 2-point conversion to just tie it up once. Patterson, he caught it. But he didn't get the 1st. Oh, and a Buccaneers injury. That helps the Steelers. So one less timeout they have to use. All right, so the Steelers got a big break right there. Now they have an extra timeout. Spielman, he is open. And big play right there. As they're going to try and spike it to save time. Come on. There we go. Spike it. All right. So at the 29 now. Man, just think if the Steelers scored the last drive, this could be it for a tie or maybe to win it. And that was... There he is! There's the pass interference that should have showed up earlier. And a big penalty by the Buccaneers is now the Steelers got 1st down in the red zone. Oh boy, the Steelers have been lucky on this drive so far. He's open! And there we go! Got in! Finally, the Steelers scored. Alright, now if they get a 2-point conversion here, they're going to be on the verge of tying up possibly. Man, the Buccaneers are going to probably like, damn, we blew it with that, not getting that, 4th down conversion. I mean, not going for it. I'm getting my shit all mixed up. All right, here we go. Steelers need a 2-point conversion. Open and got it. All right, so the Buccaneers only lead 22-15 now. Nope, we're gonna squib it to be safe. Yep, they're gonna onside it. Yep, my player's all the way over here, so let's see what happens here. And the Buccaneers recover it. Oh, nice. Wasted some time, too. Alright. So the Buccaneers, all they have to do, just burn out the free Steelers timeout to get the first down. So here we go. They're going to run it. Oh, my goodness! And got the first down! Wow! When the Buccaneers need the first down, they got it. And now the Steelers had to waste one of their timeouts. Man, Buccaneers are getting close to maybe icing with a field goal. And another big play. Alright, yeah, they're purely in field goal range now, but they would like to get a little bit closer. Alright. They got to run it again. The Steelers are going to use their final timeout. And look like 2-yard gain. Oh, 3-yard gain. And the Steelers are not using their timeouts. Okay, then. So 3rd and 3. They're going to go for it again. And yep, first down got. And the Buccaneers got the first down. And the Steelers used their final timeout. And looks like the Buccaneers are going to try and burn out some clock. That would knock down to like 20 seconds, I believe. I think right here. Alright. Burning out the clock. And nope. The Buccaneers are going to run up the score even more. To make this win even bigger than it already is. Although the field goal kick is not looking good with the wind. Here we go. It's up. And it was no good. Oh, the wind blew it back, but it doesn't matter. The Buccaneers beat the Steelers to get their first Super Bowl in 23 years. Their second one ever. What a dominant performance by the Buccaneers. Vincent Patterson, the rookie. How about that? Another rookie leading their team to the Super Bowl. Just like how the Vikings quarterback did just like 3 years ago. Yeah, the Steelers just did not have a good game. Man, Jermaine didn't even complete half his passes. That's pretty bad. Yeah, Ricardo Carey going down so early. That was a really bad moment for the Buccaneers. Man, he doubled the average yards for crying out loud. But yeah, this game was largely a defensive slugfest. Neither team really did anything offensively. As we take a look, let's see. Game. Yeah, look at the Buccaneers won, even though the Steelers had almost 70 yards more. And this actually, unless I don't know the stats of the other Super Bowls off the top of my head in this series, I think in real life, the lowest offensive production for a Super Bowl winning team was the 2000 Ravens. So I think they got 165 total yards. Look at the Buccaneers here, just 189 yards total. Not even 130 passing yards. Oh boy. But they did in the end. They got the win. Just early in the game when like, uh-oh, they're injured and the Steelers marched downfield and got the touchdown. Like, looks like the Steelers might just run away with this again. But nope. The Buccaneers defense showed up after that. And they dominated the game. And they won it 22-15 to win their first Super Bowl since 2002. So, unfortunately for the Steelers, their third trip in 4 years, and they lost again after destroying the Eagles last year. So, that will wrap up the 2025 season as we're getting close to 2/3 of the series done. I cannot wait to hopefully get this over with very soon. 2037 is still a long time from now. But that will wrap up this video. So the Buccaneers beat the Steelers 22-15, preventing the Steelers from repeating. And the Buccaneers got their first title since 2002 and their second overall. So, see you guys next time for 2026.